begin in Abuja, where the chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Abdulrasheed Bawa, says the anti-graft agency has so far recovered more than 30 billion naira from the suspended Accountants General of the Federation, Idris Ahmed. Mr. Bawa said the commission has also secured 3,615 convictions this year alone, recovered more than $121 million as part of assets forfeited to the federal government. The EFCC boss was speaking at the ministerial briefing organized by the Presidential Communications Team, and he disclosed that the commission is still interested in the alleged 7.1 billion naira alleged fraud against the former governor of Abia State, who is also the chief whip of the Senate, Orji Uzor Kalu. The EFCC chairman also reeled out the achievements of the commission since he was appointed to steer the affairs of the agency.
The Accountant General of the Federation was arrested. Out of that fraudulent activities, the EFCC have recovered over 30 billion now, and we're already prosecuting them. Every day, or every other day, we are carrying out these sting operations. And we are making arrests, investigation, as well as prosecution. The figure that I gave you of 3,615, over 50% of them has to do with what? Cybercrime. Because you can't conclude an investigation of a politically exposed person within 1 week, or within 2 weeks, or within 3 weeks. It takes months and years to conclude.
Enugu State now, where Governor Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi has presented a budget proposal of more than 166.62 billion naira for the 2023 fiscal year. This he presented to the State House of Assembly for consideration of the document. The appropriation bill is about 10.7% lower than the 2022 budget, which was of 186.635 billion naira. And TVC News' Bamidele Ajayi has more.
Presenting the budget proposal before the State House of Assembly, Governor Ugwuanyi explained that out of the estimated amount, 81.9 billion naira, representing 49%, is for recurrent expenditure, with 84.698 billion naira, representing 84%, which goes for the capital expenditure. Governor Ugwuanyi notes that the capital expenditure of 84.698 billion naira will cover social and regional sectors, as well as economic sectors, among others.
This is for capital expenditure in the 2023 budget, with sectoral percentage distribution of 13.2%, 56.44%, 6.04%, 0.53%, and 23.79% for administration sector, economic sector, law and justice sector, regional sector, and social sector, respectively.
It says the budget proposal will cover opening of rural and urban road projects and completion of ongoing rehabilitation projects in parts of the state.
Reconstruction and rehabilitation of urban roads, opening up of several rural areas through the construction of rural and earth roads, as well as bridges to link up communities for movement of persons, agricultural products, goods and services. Rehabilitation of OG water scheme and other water facilities under the French Development Agency, AFD. Support for the third national urban water sector reform project to upgrade water supply to Enugu Metropolis.
The Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Edward Ubochi, assured the governor of their speedy passage of the budget. This is the last budget presentation for Governor Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi's administration, tagged Consolidation and Transmission Budget. Bamidele Ajayi, TVC News, Enugu.
In Ogun State, Governor Dapo Abiodun has issued an executive order establishing the Ogun State Social Investment Program. The governor, while signing the order in Abeokuta, said it would help in alleviating poverty and hunger by ensuring equitable distribution of resources to the vulnerable, the poor and widows, amongst others in the state. The governor also stated that the order would help to improve the social economic conditions of citizens at the grassroots level.
This, I believe, is of particular importance in view of the economic recession world over, and particularly the aftermath effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. We are all aware that this program is also being implemented by the federal government under the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs. So we're basically just domesticating a program that the federal government has since been implementing. This Social Investment Committee shall be chaired by a reputable indigenous of Ogun State with relevant experience and integrity.
And the federal government says it will continue to sustain its effort and engage experts to chart a way forward for the country to deepen its energy sector through harnessing the abundant renewable sources of energy in the country. The Minister of Science, Technology and Innovation, Adeleke Mamura, revealed this in Sokoto during the opening of a stakeholders' engagement of the proposed 30 megawatts pilot wind from project in the state. The minister says the government will continue to explore ways to increase high renewable energy deployment in the quest to overcome the energy crisis bedeviling the country. He also stated that the government will sustain its partnership and collaboration with the private sector through the provision of an enabling environment for investment in the energy sector.
To guide the Sokoto State government towards enhancing and developing our vast, inexhaustible renewable energy resources, that is the sun, wind, solar hydropower, and biomass. Government is therefore pursuing this in partnership with the federal government of Nigeria and the Nigerian Energy Support Program.
Since then, the Sokoto Energy Research Center has made significant strides in the promotion of renewable energy in the Northwest and the country at large. It is therefore not surprising that the Federal Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation, under the leadership of the Minister, Dr. Senator Adeleke Mamura.
We, when I say we, government is not relying just on its own knowledge. That is why we're reaching out to partners, stakeholders, other interested parties, so that we can come together, put heads together to chart a way forward. So that's what we are doing, of course. When you have deliberations coming from, having input from so many sources, then you get wiser for it,
Moving down south now, after years of consistent construction work, the second Niger Bridge connecting the western and eastern parts of the country was finally opened to traffic on Thursday. This to vehicular movement, and some travelers who plied the route expressed joy at the opening of the long-awaited Niger Bridge, saying it would make things easier for travelers to move around, especially at this festive period. TVC News' Ike Namichi has more.
Commuters, motorists and even journalists waited at the Asaba end of the bridge till about few minutes before 10 a.m. when the first set of vehicles were given access to the 1.6-kilometer bridge. Sunday, traveling to Owerri, is the first person to drive through the second Niger Bridge.
I feel so happy, at least to reduce the hold-up. We stayed over 1 hour at the other bridge, over 1 hour.
For me, it's a thing of joy, today it's a reality, though it's not 100% completed. So far, what we're seeing is impressive. And we commend the present administration, and we hope they complete it before, based on the time frame they have given.
This opening is a temporary measure to ease traffic on the old Niger Bridge, as some restrictions are already in place at the bypass road used for accessing the new bridge, which now allows eastern-bound travelers to go through to cities in Imo, Rivers, Abia, Akwa Ibom, and Cross River states.
As you can see now, we are enjoying the road. But we are begging Buhari to complete the second one, the third one. Yeah, I hear that this is first one, second one. So we have let them complete the third one and the fourth one. That's what we are begging. There is too much queue in their side, but when I reach Tipa Junction, they told me to divert and take the new bridge. So it's okay. It's okay.
Well, it has been horrible there. There's a lot of the hold-up is very tight.
The second Niger Bridge and its link roads, which was started in 2018, stretched to about 46.9 kilometers connecting Asaba to Onitsha, and when fully completed, will eliminate gridlock at the old Niger Bridge. Ikenna Amechi, TVC News, Asaba.